Hello, gentlemen. Hello, men. It is the MGTOW Recluse yet again. So this time I'm just going to do a little something different. I am going to do a little MGTOW content overview, and I'm just going to search for MGTOW, just like I did the other time on a different channel. Let's see, MGTOW. Let's see what's up for the evening. Yes. All right, Darth Simp. Sandman, that's for any time. Let's look at today. All right, we got men wearing dresses. Okay, that is a phenomenon. MGTOW 101's gonna, yeah, he's pretty much saying, what's going on? I have not seen the video. It looks like some men wearing kilts, which is a Scottish thing, but yeah, they're trying to get Will Smith's son to do it. I forgot his name. But yeah, it's crazy how there's these men being put like on runways with these female runway models. They're trying to say, "Hey, guys can do it too," and they got like these like kids with makeup, and yeah, it's like they got some like boy makeup model thing, and it's I saw a picture of the guy, and it's like, come on now, what is this? Anyway, we got a Sandman video. Typically, Sandman is listed as first. He's like the king of MGTOW content. So this time, yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I see him listed as later. MGTOW needs hobbies. I agree. I think that in order for us to be happy, we need to keep our minds off of just one thing at a time. We don't need to be worried about females all the time because there's more to life. MGTOW needs hobby. I agree. Yeah, it shows some guy in the gym. Yeah, I do the gym myself. I got video games. I got posting these comments. Posting these videos. Posting comments as well. But yeah, it's just really good to stay busy with different things. I agree. Let's see. MGTOW woman recorded trying to fake domestic violence against her. Yeah, that's not beyond the realm of female behavior. That is something that they do. They do things with their children as well. They try to. I don't know why they post this stuff online. It's like there's no humanity left in the world. There's no real sense of decency. It's all about exploitation. It's all about attention at anybody's expense. I don't understand female behavior. It looks like it's a female, black female. I'm not sure if race really plays a hand in it, but it seems like some of the black females are a little bit more audacious. I think white women are more covert, especially with like narcissism and like ignoring children. Seems like white women neglect children more, and black women just abuse children more. But that I could be completely wrong. Please correct me on that if I'm wrong with that. Just an observation. Let's see. How and why women betray men. MGTOW. How and why? Yeah, Howard Dare. He's a good guy. He always brings up. He always brings up the emotional side of things. He's kind of long-winded, but there's content there. But how and why women betray men? Because they're opportunists. I'm just gonna make a making a prediction there with what the video consists of. Women betray men because they monkey branch and they're hypergamous and they want the better deal, so that's what they do. Deborah Cooper on hypergamy, MGTOW men, marriage, and single American women. Oh, okay, it's another Deborah Cooper. She's getting attention from MGTOW, and it's negative attention, and she doesn't care about positive or negative attention. She just wants us to. Uh, she's very frustrating. I think the best thing to do as a MGTOW is to just ignore her because she's just typical, very basic, a basic B, if you will. But that's neither here nor there. She's really, you will have views if you put MGTOW in your titles. I've been having views on my channel, and I got some really good subscribers. But yeah, this Deborah Cooper just doesn't deserve the the attention grab that she's she's not alone. I mean, there's other men too that have nothing positive to add. Okay, MGTOW philosopher, he's a good one. Old world men understand women, forget progress, we need regress. Yes, I saw this morning. I didn't see it. I didn't see any of these really. I'm just kind of responding to the titles. But old world men understand women. Yeah, I guess they were more misogynistic, just more like get back to the kitchen and all this and all that. You know, uh, I don't know. Back in the day, women did have a place. I guess older generations recognize their roles. You know, I think older men they they've accepted their role as a provider. So the same men that want to put women into their places, the same men that'll shame any man for not towing the line. So see MGTOW beta male venues, MGTOW knowledge Darius, beta male venues, just where beta males go. Not sure. I don't really keep up with MGTOW knowledge Darius. Let's see how the red pill and MGTOW benefited black men forever. Jada Black. Yeah, I watch a lot of Jada Black. He's got a lot of interesting content. It's just very thoughtful. How the red pill and MGTOW benefited black men forever. It's because MGTOW is a way out, and it advertises to other men. It's a community. Like, when I was disenfranchised, I didn't understand what MGTOW was, and I just kind of stumbled on it. And because if you search, women suck, because like eventually you might just search for that. It's inevitable. You will find MGTOW videos associated with the women suck line. It's not in a good way. Okay, angry MGTOW, YouTube star, blah blah blah, commits suicide. Is feminism to blame? Who cares? They don't care about us when we kill, when we die. So why should we care about a woman when she dies? We need to put an end to all this like vagina first thing. Dream killers, MGTOW, Chris Cantu. True, yeah. If you have a girlfriend, she's gonna tell you to just go to the warehouse and slave yourself for some consistent income, as opposed to taking a risk and potentially losing her because she wants to leech, and that is what they do. Okay, MGTOW's freedom. Could two changes fix our problems? Okay, let me look at the thumbnail here. The system won't be changed, so you must make your own changes. Okay, could two changes fix our problems? Okay, I guess you'd have to delve into that video and look into it. But yeah, MGTOW's freedom. Yeah, he's long-winded, just like Howard Dare. But yeah. Okay, post-feminism. They will need a little help. They already need a little help. They need mental help. MGTOW, no white women, etc. No white women. I don't understand that perspective. There's white women out there. It's just nobody wants them. What she really wants in bed, I guess she just wants. Yeah, there's a little thumbnail of a cartoon guy that's the Wacky Races guy. He's not Snidely Whiplash. He's I don't know. I forgot what his name was, but that's basically what women want. They want a cartoon. They don't want someone who's real. They want who is fed to them in the media. They want this version of a man that is definitely not what you are. They want this taller guy that is very charismatic and it just says the right things all the time. It's just someone who doesn't exist. They want a cartoon. All right, Chris Canto. Why MGTOW should use Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies? Well, it's good to diversify. People talk about all that stuff in MGTOW too with the Bitcoin. Women are good marketing. Well, women are marketed too. Women are good marketing. Yeah, like if you put a woman on an advertisement, there's a lot of blue pill men that'll buy that thing because there's a hot woman eating a cheeseburger or whatever. Paris Hilton did that. It's ridiculous to just put an attractive female in something, and you kind of let your guard down because you're like, oh man, maybe if I do this, then I'll get that woman. I mean, yeah, the sex appeal. Women are more sexy than men, so of course, people are going to appeal to the sexy female, and it's not really smart marketing. It's not. It is effective marketing, but yeah. It's unfortunate though because we're a very small demographic of men going our own way, and when I see an attractive female, the first thing I think is, wow, she's probably really horrible in some way. And because when I come across attractive women, yeah, that's true. I'm more attracted to women that are my type, that seem approachable and humble, and not necessarily exude a smug, arrogant side. I'm I try to give all females a benefit of a doubt in real life, but yeah, I don't know. It's just a big topic to get into. But women are good marketing. yeah, stick a woman in there and people will probably buy your stuff. It's also with YouTube videos. If you put a hot female on a thumbnail, you'll probably click on it. That's psychology. DTA, men of valor, MGTOW, American women are as feminine as a truck driver. Yes, very true. And yeah, I've made this observation before. I think black women are more aggressive and in your face and argumentative. White women are becoming more so like that. There's, white women that act they act black, for a lack of a better word, but they act kind of ghetto. They're in your face, and white women are just kind of more, I don't know, covert. All right, knowing your enemy, MGTOW versus professional victims. Professional victims, that's women. That's feminism. That's female nature. That's the majority of women. Professional victims. We are victims. We don't own our victim status because we're strong. I'm a circumcised man, and the world took from me, literally. If women had parts of their vagina cut off, that for some reason that doesn't fly. Society is like, put pussy on a pedestal, literally, and as men we are, there's no ascribed value put on us. So therefore, society can screw themselves. Okay, women poop testing men. I don't like to cuss. Yeah, they just they're too much to deal with. I don't like to deal with them because they're always trying to see what you will do in a certain situation and see how manly you are and see how you compete against another man or whatever. They're just totally like, I don't know, like they're just emotion based and they're thinking short term. They're not long term thinkers. So, of course, they're going to pull some crazy crap. This woman is pure evil, MGTOW lifestyle. I'm not sure what woman they're talking about. I can't see because of this thing I'm using. It's YouTube gaming. Oh, now I can see it. This woman is pure evil. Yeah, it looks like she's spewing out some garbage right there with what she's getting ready to say. She's like, I didn't do it. I don't know. You know how they get. The shell of a man, the victim narrative, MGTOW, traversable asceticism, 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 I'm pretty sure. Yeah, the traversable, there's traversal MGTOW, traversable MAGTOW. I guess there's different channels for the traversable, same guy. MGTOW Gaming and Q&A Hangout, #1, MGTOW Universe. That's cool. I see a little Dreamcast controller. That's amazing. That's amazing. Okay, cool deal. Cool deal. You pretty much see all the controllers. Is there anyone I'm missing? The Xbox. Yeah, pretty much. I think it's all the generations. Yeah. Let's pontificate. Stuart Hunkler, MGTOW Survival. Not sure what you're talking about. Let's pontificate. Yeah, it's probably just a bunch of videos. It's probably really good. I haven't really given him a good shot, but yeah, it sounds like he's got a lot of things to say. He uploads a lot of good stuff. Okay, Japanese women are now paying men to date them. Angry MGTOW. I guess, man. I guess Angry MGTOW. I don't know, man. You post so many videos. Japanese women are not. I don't know, man. You could probably just make some stuff up and there'll be a bunch of people clicking on your stuff. 661. You don't get as much as Sandman, but I don't know. Angry MGTOW. I'm done with him in a lot of ways. You know what I mean? The media, domestic violence, hate campaign against men. Yeah. Well, the thing with Feminazi Detox Clinic, he's very factual and everything. I think he's from Australia, but just overly negative. I don't know. Maybe I'm being overly negative talking about it, but I don't know. I kind of aspire to be more negative. I'm neutral. I aspire to be more neutral and on the positive side, perhaps. At least more neutral, factual. Okay, here's some Spanish, Espanol. MGTOW the dude, a day in the life. Okay, sure. I'm not sure what he's talking about, but that's cool. MGTOW game theory, witch management, and why I'm not IBMOR. IBMOR is a black community thing. It's like independent black men. I forgot what the OR stands for. I don't know. Okay, we got another Spanish thing. Yeah. Indominus MGTOW, happy 4th of July and Independence Day. Yeah, I saw something from Whiskey, Stills, and Tumbleweeds today, and he was talking about, hey, it's the 4th of July, just kind of set this day to the side to just kind of not really think about your problems because you kind of deserve it. We have freedoms. We should really be grateful, So that was cool. Thulian perspective gets owned by MGTOW mirror. Not sure what that is. Mexican MGTOW promises I could not keep. Okay. Indominus MGTOW, yes, I do despise today's overly privileged, degenerate women. And, well, hey, I'm right there with you, Indominus. Yeah, maybe I should watch that video, but yeah, women. Yeah, free speech, racism, sexism, marriage issues, RE MGTOW. Oops, clicked on something. Let me get caught back up. Apologies. Oh, it clicked on it. You hear that? Let's just get out of it. It's the only way I can think of how to do it. Apologies. Let's get back into Chrome. Well, that was annoying. Sometimes when your finger slips, stuff like that happens, and that's okay. MGTOW. Oh, I capitalized the O somehow. All right, with today, let's get caught right back up. We're just about there. Okay. Free speech plus racism / sexism, marriage issues, RE MGTOW. Oh, is that like a female? I don't know. It's got kind of like a cleft chin, but it's wearing something kind of frilly on its side. It looks like it could be a woman. She looks very concerned. Free speech plus racism / sexism, marriage issues plus re MGTOW. Typically, when it's a woman, I just don't want to listen to it because they're chameleons and they're deceptive, and I'm done with them. Let's see, MGTOW 32, the shame virus, your Independence Day, common sense avenger. He's cool. I like his videos a lot. He's pretty sweet. He's pretty good. Shame virus. Yeah, he's the shame virus. Yeah, I'm really wanting to click on that one. I'm not sure if I should on these videos. I'm gonna go out on a limb and try to like search for a video before I end all this. Shout out for MGTOW's freedom. Okay, that's cool. He's reached a lot of people. MGTOW's freedom. Whiskey Steals and Tumbleweeds. That's the video I saw. The Happy 4th of July one. MGTOW the fisherman and his wife. I was talking about being fishermen, fishers of men today. Not sure if it's an allegory for the Bible, teachings. Is there a man drought, MGTOW? Of course there's not. There's just men not going their own way. Females are stupid because they're just going to keep self-justifying. Man drought? No, that just equates to men of your liking. And who cares about what women like? They can go screw themselves. MGTOW body by BSO, black seed oil. Okay. Illuminati confirmed fidget spinners are satanic. MGTOW okay, that's cool. I did a video on one of my channels about fidget spinners, so they might be talking about me. That's cool. I'm going to go back and see, and that's interesting. I'd like to see some opposing viewpoints about how MGTOWs are triggered by spinners. That's cool. Oh man, yeah, I'm going to check this out after a bit. The hypocrisy of being a jerk, MGTOW. Yeah, like you're supposed to be a bad boy, right? And then if you become a bad boy, or you just like, I don't know, it's like, what is it that women want? Like if you act like a bad boy, like it's kind of a fine line. It's like you want to just tell them the truth. Hey, you suck and I really don't like you, but they don't like you if you're like that. And it's just too much of a mental manipulation. I'd rather just be indifferent and just like tell them to just really go off because, yeah, like we're just going our own way. That's what we're doing. Beware of the succubus this holiday. Holidays are just pagan rituals for the most part. They're satanic, pagan, worldly crap. So yeah, and it's just like Valentine's Day is for the woman to get chocolate and all this stuff. All the love goes her way. Like holidays are just meant for you to spend your money when you could be saving your money. When saving money is like the most important thing that you could do as a person, just to have savings so you can retire, right? All these weird holidays like St. Patrick's Day, like drinking, it's just spending money. It's just horrible. It's like wrecking your health. It just promotes the wrong things. So this holiday, well, they might be talking about 4th of July. Beware of the succubus on the 4th of July. I don't know. I've seen a lot of women say, "Hey, take me out to see the fireworks," and there'll be a place that does it, and you got to pay to go to the arena. My response video to Big JXXX and the American male MGTOW, get that hammer. Okay, I'm not sure what to say. MGTOW, the controversial acronym. What's controversial about it? We're just men going our own way. I don't, yeah, I guess it's viewed as being as a controversial thing because we are going against feminism. But I guess what really perplexes people is that we're not organized and you can't squash us. I don't understand all this effort trying to keep us down when you can't. MGTOW base camp in Indian country. Okay. Yeah, there might be a little MGTOW commune or something. All for it. You know, if you can minimize exposure to females, that's great. Misogynistic symphitis? Masochist. I'm saying it wrong. Masochistic symphitis. I am not knowledgeable in that field. Okay. $100,000 painting. Greedy brothers. Yeah, the art is a subjective thing. It just is to everyone what it is to that person. So, you know, uh, I don't know. It's just like popular consensus. Whatever is the most popular is the most worth, I suppose. How can you put worth on something like I'm the type of person that why go buy the original Mona Lisa when you could just get a print, that is to say if you like it to begin with, or why not just print a photo on your printer? Like I don't really care about fidelity. I can watch like VHS tapes and be just as happy about the quality. I don't have to buy Blu-ray necessarily. Sometimes you just want to watch the film, right? Okay, Men of Valor. The Heavenly Father is going to humble the masses of women in society. Yeah, I keep hearing about this. Like, oh yeah, this stuff's gonna happen. Stuff's gonna happen. Well, I don't know, man. Like the elites, man, they could have done stuff like a million times. You know, the Rothschilds and Rockefellers, Illuminati, and all these like 13 bloodlines and all this crap, right? They could have done stuff, right? Um, Eventually, there will be a crash of the U.S. dollar, and there will be some sort of depression. I mean, I think that is a historical thing that will happen. But I don't know. We're like reaching this one world government, and we got this like electronic grid around us, and it's like a snake coiling itself around us. So I don't know. Like a society caters to females, and females don't have to work for anything. And there's this like upcoming technocracy where robots are going to seriously take our jobs and whatnot. I mean, it's not happening overnight, but it's a gradualism thing, right? And when these women are humble, I think they're wanting to talk about how women are going to one day need us, and how it's going to be too late, and it already is for a lot of us. But it needs to get worse before a lot of men grow up. And don't underestimate the power of young kids, because we all grow up blue pill. So even though we have a significant amount of MGTOWs out there, our philosophy's kind of not going to go anywhere if something happens to the grid. It's going to be like back to traditionalism, but nobody's going to really know about MGTOW probably. There will be MGTOWs, but they won't know what MGTOW is, especially these young kids, because there wouldn't be a label put to it. So anyway, just some ideas on that. We start out rough but end up smooth. MGTOW, very true. I think that the older we get, the more sophisticated, demure, more we turn into veterans. We're just very sophisticated. We're complex. We, I guess, for lack of a better word, we adopt some sort of swagger. Just men. We gain so much character. Like we're just really awesome with just becoming these charismatic. You know, we just end up having so much personality. We're awesome. We're awesome. And women are just like leeches. They just want to conform. Have you noticed that women just change their personality with whatever guy they got? Like if they like this biker guy, they'll end up being the bike woman. Like she'll just adopt traits because there's nothing original about being a female. To be honest, they're all just a bunch of chameleons. So I'm just tired of women. You know what I mean? They're stupid. Men of value. American women are as feminine as a truck driver. Okay, yeah, they posted twice. Debt, cheaters, and gold diggers. I respond to your comments. Yeah, cheaters and gold diggers. I mean, like, what else do? I mean, we already know this stuff. Charles F. Gray's great. He's got really good character and personality. He's always talking about like the crypt keeper, and just how like women turn into these I don't know. He's playing Dungeons and Dragons. He was talking about different like undead people, and he was talking about how the women are kind of like the undead people, like I want to say lichens or something. But yeah, MGTOW dictation XYs do better because we have one X and not two. Yeah, I saw something. I don't know. It's kind of a crude way of putting it, but it was like we're more dynamic because we have one of each, and women have one of the same. So that explains a lot. So Tucker Carlson, dumbfounded by hypocritical leftists. Well, anything with the news is just meant to be inflammatory, and if you buy into it, it's that's fake news. Anything that's broadcast like that, like I avoid it like the plague because it's just gonna raise my blood pressure. I can't handle that crap. Mexican MGTOW, 4th of July suicide hotline for men. Okay, I don't know what his deal is. I haven't really looked at his content, so 4th of July suicide hotline. Why would you need a suicide hotline for just one day? Wouldn't you need a suicide hotline for anybody? I think they do have suicide hotlines for just anybody. Black man being set up by evil she beast. Oh, that's that. I think that's the same footage of that woman earlier. Governor Chris Christie eats beats goers. I don't know. Is that MGTOW Tom? That might be like a funny thing. The man tape promo. Chauncey Moore. Not sure what that is. Some of these videos I need to check out because it's some new people. Beware who wields the hammer. Okay. I guess it's implied that women do. I'm being accused over copyright issues and what comes out of my mouth. Well, at least you're not being flagged and banned. Boycott all USA women until they actually love us. Yeah, I don't understand satanic MGTOW. I mean, no offense, dude. If I try to be positive and be open-minded and stuff, but like, if there wasn't something about Satanism, why are there Satanists? And I'm not gonna really like look up anything posted by any kind of Satanist because like I'm just really against it. I mean, like all this Rothschild Illuminati party crap where they, the Bohemian Grove where they kill babies and stuff. Like that's just not really good. You know what I mean? Like I just don't understand why somebody would willfully be satanic. You know what I mean? Like I just don't get it. I don't get it. Why do men have footprints on their back? Well, he's implying that we get stepped on. It's because we let them a lot of times because we keep inching further and further trying to get pussy, but they keep like whittling us down, and it's like a power trip to them. Women are stupid. How to be a father to your father? I don't know. Your father's supposed to be your father, and God's supposed to be the heavenly Father. So I don't understand, man. Happy 4th of July. Sorry for the wind. Oh, that's cool. Experientia root. Okay. Why the gay white community is racist and hypocritical. I don't know. Like it seems like a lot of gay people really they are embracing of the worst qualities of women, especially these drag queens and stuff. They put on like they're deceptive. Like women are deceptive with putting on makeup, and these like effeminate drag queens, they put on makeup too, and they put on dresses and stuff. And then you got like the straight acting ones, and it does seem like they do like embrace drug and alcohol's stuff more because I think that a lot of gay people have been traumatized when they were kids, so they were probably raped as kids, and then they like messed up their view of what sexuality is, and then they just grow up and get older, and I guess that it's probably easier to get sex if you're gay, and they just I don't know. It's like they don't take care of themselves because they're part of drugs and stuff. And then they just don't like have as much of a filter. Like there's probably some like kind of slightly racist people out there just of like any walk of life. And they kind of like have that filter because they don't want to be like, found out. But it seems like with black people, I mean, with white people, if they're gay, not just gay people, but like some like redneck type white people, if they're just, I'm white myself, so if I'm around them, they totally don't have a filter. And then if a black person comes around, they might even still try to say some stuff. And I think that it's not just a gay people thing. I think that it's just a substance abuse thing. I think we live in a very alcohol and marijuana pro environment, right? So that just whittles down people's filters. And racist and hypocritical. I don't know. Like I don't know about that. You know, the video, the specifics of it, but I'd have to agree that he's probably more on the truthful side of why the gay community is racist and hypocritical. Yeah. Let's see. I'm happy to be American and how to make America a better country. Is this a woman? Water sign water. Why is this under MGTOW? I mean, it could be a dude. Looks a lot like a overweight woman. I don't know. I mean, I apologize if it's not, but mathematics and monogamy does not work out well for women. Okay, satanic MGTOW, I'm not going to address that. Bitcoin, more stuff on Bitcoin. Okay. Do this before a date. What make that face? I don't know. MGTOW positivity, negativity in our movement. Yeah, that's me. I did that earlier today. Let's see. Toxic feminism, MGTOW. Yeah, I was thinking about that too. It's like women are not put on check. There's this like toxic masculinity where it's like viewed as we're just demons and all this and all that, but nobody's putting checks on women. They can literally just get away. It's like they can get away with being bigots. They can be bigots, but if we say something about them being a bigot, that makes us a bigot somehow. It's just so double standard. That's like another reason why I just don't want to have anything to do with women for real. Like I'll work with them, but I won't do nothing besides that. You know what I mean? Okay, traversable MGTOW, 3 apologists. He might be addressing some stuff. He talks to a lot of people in group chats, so that might be what he's talking about. Close your eyes and bet on the MGTOW. Okay, that's a 7-second long clip. I don't know. Psychology of attractive women, MGTOW. Well, they get to skim along in life a lot more, so they're more effective at being predators. You know, they can. All they have to do is look pretty, so they don't develop deep character qualities. They don't really suffer like the rest of humanity does. So they're just going to have, I don't know. It's like that might be a video to check into because it might explain more about the shallow, vapid, manipulative, cunning side of women. Evil women too, MGTOW. Okay, yeah, it's probably just examples. Lack of control, MGTOW. Jonathan Wells. Okay, yeah, he's posting some good stuff. He might be a really good guy. I just haven't seen him. Haven't seen any of these videos. I'm trying to post videos and I probably can't. I need to watch more of these. Let's see, top 10 types of women to avoid MGTOW. Yeah, there's types. There's definitely types. Yep. Let's see, MGTOW, Long Beach woman assaults police officer. Probably got away with it too, right? Because vagina. Force him to resign. Tucker Carlson heated. Okay, yeah, any of that stuff. It's just people yelling. That's all it is. I don't want to hear that. How to recognize if a woman likes you. I don't really think that's really MGTOW because we shouldn't care, really. I mean, like, I'm more of a MGTOW monk, and I guess that some MGTOWs want to recognize when a woman likes you, and there's nothing wrong with that if you want to do that. I mean, like, there's nothing wrong with being blue pill if you want to be blue pill. I don't think that we need to necessarily, like, knock on blue pill men. It's just that we should knock on them when they're trying to, like, defend women's honor when they have no honor and stuff like that, you know. And I've talked about that before. They can be kind of, like, dangerous with how retard strong they get. I mean, to put it in a crude way. I apologize if you have any retarded people in your family. I mean, like, you know, I'm sorry. You know, I regret using that terminology. I should probably, you know, not be so crude. Teacher sending nude. You know, I don't know if that happened in your school team, MGTOW, but man, my heart goes out to you. I thought I'd check out this DeGaris Masculist MGTOW Flyers guy, and you know, he's reading pamphlets or something. Apparently, he's just reading. You know what he says is on point. You know, it resonates with me. I just saw one video. Yeah, a lot of them say no views, and maybe it's just because he's kind of got the bald hair with the the Larry Fine Three Stooges look or something. I don't know, but I mean, like he's cool. I commented on one of his videos trying to give him some feet. I'm trying to be positive, so science killing Satanists. Yeah, he's talking about all kinds of different stuff. That's good because we should talk about more stuff than women. Live next to black people, drive old Hondas, play PS3. Sure. Why not? Sounds good. Satanic, non-human clones are everywhere, and they're turning our women. I don't know. Is there a satanic infiltration of MGTOW? where where these satanic where are these Satanists coming from? You know, when did they get the notion that it's cool? Is it the movies? Professional versus amateur. Okay, I'm not sure about that. About those lottery winners. Okay. Well, I'm gonna end this video. Not quite just yet. I'm gonna see if there's a okay, spy hybrid. Now, if I'm bad for promoting this material, man, I'm sorry. Okay, it's a good man eulogy. Now, I saw this video and it is the best MGTOW video I've ever seen because it's hilarious. And I think that there needs to be more. Yeah, here it is, Spy Hybrid, the OG. Okay, I'm gonna just be quiet so you can hear this. This is great.
word, meaning divorce, he would have lost everything any damn way, so he might as well just keep working and keep the damn woman. And as I look upon the face of his dearly loving widow, I can't help but notice some fake crocodile tears and a real smirk, which is a smile she is trying to hold back. She can't wait till I finish eulogizing this man for me to go ahead and bury his ass and get his motherfucking ass out the way. And I feel for you, sister. I feel for you having to wait for me to finish delivering this eulogy, because I know you got a plane ticket for later on today for you and your boyfriend to go on to Hawaii later on, and I don't want to hold you up but for a few minutes more, sister. But let me let you know, in today's society, what it takes to be a good man. You got to work hard. You got to take all kinds of bullshit like this man right here did. And you got to forget about your hope, your dreams, your wants, your desires. And you got to focus on being the beta male provider, slave ass, punk, bitch ass nigga that this man was. He was a good man. MGTOW. That's gonna be a lot of them punk ass fucking eulogies. If the fucking preacher kept it real, man. That ain't gonna be my goddamn eulogy. Hell no, nigga. They gonna say this greedy, selfish bastard man here before you fucked all kind of bitches all over the world and made all kind of money and didn't give a bitch a goddamn thing. That's gonna be my eulogy, MGTOW. That's gonna be my eulogy. And it should be your eulogy too. You slaving for these motherfucking lazy, greedy, vampire ass, parasitic bitches. No, nigga, MGTOW, fuck them hoes. You don't want to be no goddamn good man. Be a selfish motherfucker. Ask any man that they got pimped in a divorce, do he ever want to be a good man again? Hell no. Be a selfish bastard. Slay these hoes. Pump and dump these bitches. Fuck them and chuck them. Make your money. Keep your money. And be the MGTOW that you always were supposed to be. The MGTOW that you was born to be. Be free, brother. This your boy, MGTOW Hybrid. And I'm out this bitch. Woo! MGTOW Hybrid, motherfucker.
Right. I had to show that because that was just some classic MGTOW, content there. I just can't say enough. Can't say about this video. He also came out with some other stuff. I guess it's Spy MGTOW OG. Can't see it right now, but yeah, some good stuff. So anyway, yeah, I guess I'll keep it short and sweet this time. All right, I appreciate everybody watching, and yeah, you have a good one, MGTOW.